Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday afternoon. Hope yours is going well. And we have another Seahawks video to get to today. But before we jump into the football content, I want to celebrate reaching another subscriber milestone, 1,320. We are moving on up. Let's keep on pushing these numbers. And I want to say once again, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my supporters, old and new. If you guys were not watching my videos, I would not be making them. So once again, thank you. And now we are moving on to the Thursday special, the road to 150. After 4 games, how is the pass rush doing overall? Well, first of all, let me just say we've had another game where we faced a lot of opponent dropbacks. Ryan Fitzpatrick dropped back to pass almost 50 times on Sunday. He dropped back and actually threw the ball 45 times. He got sacked once, and he also took off on scrambles on a few plays. If you add it all up, he probably got to about 49 or 50. So this team continues to face a unreal number of QB dropbacks per game. If anything, actually, the 49 or 50 we faced on Sunday against the Dolphins may very well have been our season low. I'm not sure on that, but I suspect it may be true. So we have had prime opportunities to get pressure on the QB. And have we capitalized on them? Let's go ahead and go through these numbers and see what we got. So, Rasheem Green, sounds like he's going to be back after the bye, hasn't played since week 1. His number is stagnant, and I'm really worried about what he's going to be able to do for us this season, but we won't know for a couple weeks. Benson Mayowa, this is the crown jewel of our pass rush through 4 games, and I want to give Benson Mayowa a sitting ovation right here because he's not flashy, he's not playing amazing, he's not the best pass rusher in the league, he's not TJ Watt or Aaron Donald or anything like that, but he is producing, and for somebody who is playing way more snaps than he ever has in his career and somebody who is really not a superstar level player, he is actually producing a very strong number of pressures. He has 9 through 4 games. He picked up 2 against the Dolphins. One of those pressures basically forced a turnover because he tipped the ball on the Fitzpatrick interception to start the game. So Benson Mayowa has 9 pressures through 4 games, on pace for 36. Not the greatest in the world, but for a guy like Benson Mayowa, he is absolutely pulling his weight. All right, LJ Collier. We're busting out a new color, purple, because purple is a great color, and if you don't like purple, your opinion is wrong. And we're using it for players who have reached their projection for 2020. And as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of LJ Collier. I was very, very conservative and said I think he'll get 7 pressures this year. If he gets to 7, I'll live with it. He has already gotten to 7 after 4 games. He picked up 1 pressure against the Dolphins to get to 7 on the season. Now, he's getting a lot of opportunities to rush the quarterback, so we really shouldn't be surprised that he's already gotten to 7. He's still not playing great. He's not finishing plays. Somehow, some way, he has 7 QB pressures on the year, but only 3 tackles. But regardless, he is surpassing my low expectations, so props to him for that, I guess. And everything that he gets from this point on is going to be gravy as far as my projections are concerned. So shout out to LJ doing his thing. He's already reached his 2020 projection. All right. Alton Robinson still has 2. He did not have any against Miami. Demontre Moore picked up 2 QB pressures against the Dolphins to get to 5, and he is doing even better than my liberal projections were. I thought I was going a little overboard when I said I think he's going to get 8 QB pressures this year. He's on pace to get close to 20. So great stuff from Demontre Moore. I did not expect this kind of production from him. I know he's not exactly making big plays with these pressures. He's not finishing them with sacks, but these things help. Pressure caused the 2 Fitzpatrick interceptions on Sunday, so don't tell me a pressure is useless without the sack. Pressures matter, and if we keep piling up pressures like this, we will be forcing more and more bad throws that turn into interceptions. All right, Jarran Reed picked up 1 pressure against the Dolphins. He's up to 4 after 4 games, so still not really where we want him to be. He's still lagging behind my projection. At this rate, he's on pace to do slightly better than he did in 2019, which, I mean, that's not really what we were looking for. We're just going to have to see. We're just going to have to see what he ends up doing. Hopefully, he can pick it up as the season goes on. But right now, he's off pace, but not playing terribly. Poona Ford is on the board. He got a QB hit in on Ryan Fitzpatrick on Sunday. He's up to 1. I said he was going to get 6 this year. He's not really on pace to do that, but all he needs is one good game and everything will be right with the world. So Poona got a pressure. Let's be happy. All right, Brian Monet. Speaking of guys who just got their first pressure of the season, Brian Monet finally picked one up. Not only did he pick up a pressure, he picked up half a sack. So good for Mr. Brian Monet, who is playing much better football this year compared to last year. And it's possible he may exceed this projection quite easily of the way he's playing. Darrell Taylor has not played. Shaquem Griffin did rush the passer a little bit on Sunday, but didn't pick up any new pressures. Anthony Rush, however, picked up his first pressure, and I wasn't really anticipating much of a pass rush game from Rush this year. And now that we've signed Snacks Harrison, he may not get on the field that much anymore, but he's met my projection already. He got half a sack. That's more than I thought he was going to get. So honestly, truly, props to Anthony Rush. He is finding a way to make meaningful contributions to this team. And after 4 games, if you add it all up, the total number of defensive line pressures we have is 32, which on its surface is actually quite good. If you take a look at how many times teams are passing the ball against us, it's not necessarily good, but regardless, that is where we stand after 4 games. Now, the rest of this is going to be easy because we didn't pick up any pressures from any of these positions. A linebacker, Bobby is stuck at 3. Nothing from KJ, nothing from Brooks, nothing from Barton, nothing from BBK. It's exactly the same as it was after the Cowboys game. I think Bobby Wagner blitzed maybe twice and KJ Wright blitzed maybe once. So there wasn't really an opportunity for them to pressure the QB. Cornerbacks, same thing. Nothing has changed here. No pressures from cornerbacks. We are blitzing them a little bit. And by the way, before long, I may have to add Ryan Neal to this list because Ryan Neal may get more playing time as the season goes on. And he seems to get sent on blitzes every now and then. So he may very well pick up a pressure or two. But in this game, no movement. And safety, also no movement. We still have the stunning 7 QB pressures from Jamal Adams and nothing from anybody else. This includes Ryan Neal, by the way, if you wanted to count him as a safety, because he technically played safety on Sunday. He did not pick up a pressure. So we are still here. And after 4 games, the defense as a whole has generated 46 QB pressures, which puts them on pace for about 184, I think. 184, 180-ish, which would crush the road to 150, but once again, I must tell you, if we're going to face this many pass attempts, it's not going to be enough. We need more pressures per dropback. We need to be getting pressure on maybe 30% of QB dropbacks if we really want to get to where we need to get to, because I guarantee you, with the way this offense is playing and with the way our run defense is playing, we are going to continue to face a ton of pass attempts as this season goes on. And I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't think very many people did. So, yeah, we need to pick it up a little bit in a few areas. I think getting Rasheem Green back is going to be big. Jaron Reed needs to start playing a little better. Getting Jamal Adams back after the bye will be significant because he was picking up QB pressures in every single game. But at the end of the day, we are doing some positive things here in the pass rush, but I'm just concerned that we need to take it up a notch if we're going to keep playing football the way we're playing football through 4 games. So that's the road to 150 after 4 games. What do you guys think? How's the pass rush doing? Who's impressing you? Who's not? Why do you guys think we're getting all these pressures but not getting very many sacks? Because through 4 games, we only have like 5 or 6 sacks, but we're getting a decent number of pressures. We're just not finishing. I think that could help with the optics of our pass rush if maybe some of these pressures started turning into sacks. I mean, we've seen this defense just whiff on maybe 5 sacks this season. We could have doubled our sack total by now if only guys like Benson Mayowa, LJ Collier, Jamal Adams could just finish. And hopefully as the season goes on, they do. But as of right now, I can't say the pass rush is doing their job, but the numbers are there. All right. that's the end of today's video. Peace out. Go Hawks. I will be streaming later tonight more Dragon Quests, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that's what I got for today. Go Hawks.